was drafted right along with my brother. And he was 4.5 years younger. So we both went through basic training together, which was kind of unique. Actually, it was quite good for me because I was 25 when I got drafted, and Terry was just 20. And he helped me get through basic training because he was young and alert and energetic, and I was old and slow. I went to Vietnam. Terry went to Korea. He was in artillery, and I was in the infantry, and I ended up in the recon platoon. And if they suspected enemy movement, we would be inserted and do a walkabout to see what was going on. And if somebody shot at us, that confirmed that there was bad guys in there. And sometimes the guys referred to us as fish bait, but that's just GI talk. May 14th was a day that we had heavy contact. I think part of our job description might have been to walk into ambushes to see if they worked right. I don't know. But we were here again in heavy foliage that day. I mean, heavy. You can see your hand in front of your face, but if you want to look farther than that, it might get a bit tough because it was really thick. We're moving along, and at this point in time, we had our Vietnamese scout with us. We called him Gao. Weighed 85 pounds, probably had the courage of somebody weighing 280. Extraordinary individual. And we're walking along, and he was, as always, walking behind the point man. That was where he walked. And he spotted them before we did. And he started yelling, and when he yelled, we never asked why. Consequently, we were able to immediately drop down, start firing on the enemy. We might have even fired before they did. But anyhow, the fight was on, and we were only separated probably by 20, 30 yards. Yeah, it was close. It's amazing how low you can get when you have to. It's a traumatic day for me. I had a young man next to me. His name was Samuel Baker. You've heard people or heard guys referred to as, he was a sweet kid. Well, that's what he was. And he was my RTO. He and I started doing a very basic, classic fire and move. I fired, he moved, he fired, I moved. What we were trying to do is break contact. Didn't really want to stand there and slug it out that close. He must have raised up a little too far because he got raked across the chest, and we lost him. But we were able to pull back, and we regrouped. We had called in medevac, so we evacuated the wounded. Company commander at that point in time told me to take some people and go back into the area. We were going to try and get Baker. So we started back down the trail, and we hadn't gone very far, maybe 10 steps, and he hollered at us. He had received word that one of the line companies were coming to reinforce us. And we got on line and swept through the area again, had some minor contact with the enemy, and called it a day, and we were lifted out. I don't know if I was lucky, I was fortunate. I saw young men perform at levels of courage and training that defy explanation.